Hello and welcome to our look at the cruise ports of the Mexican Riviera. The Mexican Riviera refers to around 20 cities along the west coast of Mexico, which have developed into popular seaside holiday resorts full of sandy beaches, huge hotels, and best of all, some can be reached on board a cruise ship. It is thought the name Mexican Riviera was actually invented by the Princess Cruise Line, who wanted to highlight the quality of the ports in the region, as well as the incredible natural beauty of western Mexico. So they linked it to the French and Italian Rivieras that were so popular with holidaymakers and cruisers from across the globe. The Riviera covers a few states along the west coast and offers a good variety of attractions awaiting visitors who can visit on sailings between the USA and Hawaii, on board Panama Canal cruises, and of course there are Mexican Riviera specific cruises as well, across a wide variety of cruise lines. If you would like to visit Mexico and want to figure out whether the Mexican Riviera is where you should visit, this is the video for you, as we take you through all the destinations you can visit in the region, as well as everything else you need to know about Mexican Riviera cruises. So if that sounds of interest to you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and why not leave a comment below. We would love to hear your views on this video, and also if you have any questions about the Mexican Riviera, please feel free to ask. My name is Darren, and this is our look at the cruise ports of the Mexican Riviera. A cruise holidays quickly become one of the most popular ways to visit the Mexican Riviera, which isn't surprising, as there are so many great ports to visit, and so many memorable experiences to enjoy there. The majority of cruise lines that operate in North America, which is the world's busiest cruise region, offer itineraries visiting the region, so the chances are that your favourite line will go there, and there will be a ship that you want to sail on going there during the year. The Mexican Riviera is located on the west coast of Mexico, on the Pacific Ocean, and with it starting just to the south of the US border, close to San Diego, San Francisco and Los Angeles, there are a number of great ports to start your holiday from. It also makes it a popular stopping off point for cruise ships that need to go to a foreign port, especially those heading across to Hawaii. Although there are no turnaround ports in the Mexican Riviera, there are plenty of amazing ports of call. We start with the port of Ensenada, in Baja California. Ensenada is located close to the US border, and just about 80 miles south of San Diego, which makes it a hugely popular destination for ships sailing the west coast of the USA, or those sailing between the USA and Hawaii, and of course ships heading on Mexican Riviera adventures. The port is a popular place to just stroll from your ship and onto the beach, or just go for a walk around the resort. It also offers excursions to the popular wineries found in Valle de Guadalupe, around 10 miles away. Cabo San Lucas is one of Mexico's leading tourist resorts, with visitors drawn by its beautiful beaches, its balnearios, medicinal baths, and forest marine wildlife. It is the latter that attracts many visitors, as there are many shore excursions offering the chance to go whale watching, but also many simply just head for a day at the beach. One of the main draws for those visiting the city of Mazatlán is the 8-mile-long beach promenade. That is just one of those places where you can head for a walk and get lost in the stunning coastal views. Cruise ships dock near the old town of Mazatlán, which is home to many buildings in the colonial style, as well as bistros and cafes, while the Zona Dorada is famed for its white sandy beaches. Puerto Vallarta offers an incredible welcome for cruisers. It is located on the Bahía de Banderas, the largest natural bay in Mexico, and the coastline that is backed by around 100 miles of mountains encircling it. The resort is another that is known for its beaches and modern hotels, but it has retained some of its history and small town charm, with numerous historic houses and cobbled streets still found throughout the port and the surrounding area. The port of Manzanillo is one of the busiest in Mexico, but much of the traffic is commercial in nature, including container ships and a large fishing fleet. And whilst it isn't as commercial as the nearby Acapulco or Puerto Vallarta, that does add to the charm of the port. As you would expect, it offers some great beaches which are crescent shaped and somewhat sheltered. The one downside is the out of the way cruise port location. If you have never visited Mexico and had to name a seaside holiday resort there, the Pacific Coast Resort of Acapulco would likely be the first that came to mind. Known as being a popular getaway for young Americans wanting to party on spring break, the resort does have so much to offer other than bars and nightclubs, thankfully. Its cruise port is within walking distance of a beach, a fortress and some local shops and cafes, and offers stunning views of the small bay you dock in and the larger bay that is where the main resort is found. Huatulco, also known as Bajas de Huatulco, is one of the smallest cruise destinations on the Mexican Riviera, and is one that has been built solely for the tourist trade. It is located on a small strip of land between the beautiful Pacific coast and the Sierra Madre del Sur mountains, which makes for a stunning location and a port to make sure you head up to the top deck for your arrival. If you want to visit the Mexican Riviera, the great news is that you can do so from a number of great cruise ports, with the likes of Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, Vancouver, Panama City, and Lima in Peru, all offering a wide range of cruisers sailing up the west coast of North America and visiting a selection of ports in the Mexican Riviera. The Mexican Riviera can be visited on a cruise holiday all year round, as most of the ports you will visit are also popular holiday resorts, attracting visitors from across the globe to large hotel complexes. They can also get very crowded throughout the summer. Some resorts are best avoided during the US spring break, if you don't want a rowdy scene awaiting you, so we would recommend visiting in late summer or autumn to make the most of the warm weather and slightly quieter resorts. Although if you are heading there for the wildlife, going between December and April is the best time to catch whale migrations. But in truth, it's a great spot to visit all year around. So all that remains to be said is thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little look at the cruise ports of the Mexican Riviera, and see you next time.